He's trying to arrange the glass to be symmetrical, but nothing else on this thing is symmetrical, so I don't know what he's doing. Did you decide not to comb your hair today? Cheers, everybody. I have to work with him all the time. Cheers, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze, where we like to explore the wonderful world of booze. Hopefully you've been enjoying this week. On Monday, we had a really good bourbon cream. On Tuesday, we did a actually surprise, outstanding Arkansas whiskey. Yesterday, we had a great coffee, and today is something that's been sitting on my shelf. I have opened this, but it's been sitting on my shelf for a while, and I really wanted to just get into it, but I hate getting into bottles before we do episodes. And this is Maker's Mark. So if you like what we do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and check out all of our other videos Monday through Friday. Maker's Mark is something that's near and dear to my heart. It's one of the first whiskeys that I really started drinking in my later adult age. I think when I was a kid, and yes, we've discussed this many times, drinking age was 18 when we were younger, and that didn't really mean like today that we waited till we were 18. But
well, when you're young and you're strapped for cash.
In the 70s and 80s, you just
And there wasn't this big plethora of.
Oh no.
You had like.
In fact, Maker's Mark I don't think was even around.
Yeah, you had like 5 brands of whiskey you could drink, or.
Jack. That's what I drink. Jack.
That's what I did.
All right, so now that we've established that we were really bad when we were kids.
And we were old also. When
I got back into really appreciating whiskey, Maker's Mark was probably the first thing that really jump-started that, and then it's led to this behind me. I actually had a friend go down to, no, maybe it wasn't. Trying to think. No, different story, different time, different life. I might tell that one day. It's not exciting. But I really do like a Maker's Mark because of the whole dipping and everything and stuff like that, and the wax and stuff.
It's like you can go to the distillery and dip your own bottle.
Right. And as you can see, I do have some more Maker's Mark. We actually did an episode of Maker's Mark way back when. And I almost think that was the Nat-ish episode, was it not? Where we had the gnats in it. Don't remember, but you can check it out. And that was our standard Maker's Mark. Today we're looking at
because you have the little pour spout on it.
Probably. Yeah, that was a stupid little phase of mine. So this is the Private Selection series. And this is actually from Total Wines and More, Spring 2020, so I've had it a little bit. It was a gift from a family friend. It's from the Maker's Mark Distillery in Tennessee. It is 55.5 proof or 55.5%, 111 proof. It is also cost of $69.99. And I believe Maker's Mark, there's no age statement on this, but I think it's 4 years is what Maker's does. So this Private Selection has, let's see, it's a stay profile, a baked Americana pure, a seared French coffee, a seared French cavie. Yeah, it must be a wood. It's got Maker's Mark 46 in it, a roasted French mocha, and a toasted French spice. Those are the stave profiles. I guess what they do is they take Maker's 46 barrels, mixtures, and then they just dump these staves in there to come up with this. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm actually a Maker's Mark ambassador. Not a brand ambassador, but a barrel ambassador. And I don't know how they come up with the Private Select. I'm embarrassed.
Need to pause a minute.
Oh, I guess we're pausing because somebody's got to blow his nose.
And we're back.
Are we on pausing? Are we on pausing? Are we on pausing?
We're back.
And we're back. Cody's not even paying attention. So,
It's like doing the stocks or something over there.
at $69.99, this is going to be a 1 barrel on cost. And of course, this is a barrel selection, private selection, so it's going to be very unique. Different from other ones, yeah. So I don't know that you'll ever be able to pick something up that's exactly like this.
Yeah, and if they do it, it's not going to be the same
Right.
each time.
All right, so we're going to look at aroma, flavor, and bite. And as we go through this, you're going to find the details off to my left. Huh. Okay, we're back, and we're fairly even here. In fact, we're pretty. See, your vocabulary's got me stuttering here. We're significantly even here. So 1 for cost at $69.99. It is kind of pricey, and I don't know if every store carries the private selection stuff. I'm really not sure how that actually works out, but probably bigger stores do. So 1 for cost. Aroma, I give it a 3.5. You gave it a 4.
It's very like, right off, as soon as I took it up to my nose, it was like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So berry white. That's it. That's your entire aroma profile.
This is the berry white.
This is the berry wine.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of menthol, cherry, a floral aspect, a refreshing kind of floral spring day.
There is a nuttiness to it. A little bit of dried fruit, and you can get the vanilla in there too.
Okay, yeah, I can get the vanilla. I didn't write that down, but yeah, I'm getting tobacco and leather too.
And the first thing I did when I brought it up is sweet. I don't know what it is. It's
The vanilla.
It's sweet smelling.
It's very, very pleasant. And I gave it a 3.5. I could easily give it a 4. It's not going to move our barrel rating any. For flavor, we each give it a 4. Is yours another berry, right? Oh, you just boosted it 4.5.
No, I gave it a 4.5. I was almost wanting to put it at a 5 because
I don't think it's a 5.
Tastes really good to me.
Okay, do you have a descriptive reasoning why?
There's some chocolate in there,
Okay.
a little minty, and then I just kind of lost my head because it tastes so good and I couldn't
I think it's spicy.
It is spicy.
It's spicy. It's got some apricot and cherry, that dark fruit. Mint, which I got. I didn't get the chocolate, but I wrote that down. I think water kind of amplifies the spiciness a bit, but mellows the bite. I don't know.
I think
It reminds me of Maker's Mark, but there's so much complex stuff in there, probably from all the different staves.
the water kind of boosts the bite for me.
Okay. We each give it a 3 for bite. There's some up front, a little bit of lingering, but mostly you're getting that up front with the spiciness.
And that's because it's 111 proof.
Yeah.
That's gonna like titillate your tongue.
Titillate? Titillate. A new word with Andy.
Cody does not approve.
Not approved by Cody, huh? So this is going to make it a 3-barrel for you and I, boosting it up to 3.5 because of the cost. It's a 3.5. There's kind of argument that we could say this is a 4 easy, but we're going to go ahead and leave it at 3.5.
Well, if somebody gave you this bottle and you didn't pay for it,
Somebody did give it to me.
so then it's a 4.
Well, no,
I don't know.
It'd be a 5, but
I don't know.
we're going to leave it at 3.5. We have some other cast strength up here behind me that we need to try out, and maybe we'll revisit this possibly with an episode of all the Maker's Marks that we have. And so we'll revisit this, but right now we're going to leave it at 3.5. Tell us what you think about Maker's Mark in general. Their private selection, is it available where you are? What kind of cool stuff are they putting it in there? All these different staves really are adding some complex flavors to this. Anything else we should try before you suggest? We do have the private selection, Bob Samuels, the 46 cast strength, and then the regulars cast strength. So I know they have like 100 proof now, like a standard 100 proof. I think they have a bottled and bond. So they do have some more out there.
Don't they do one with a black wax?
I think the wax signifies certain, like for the Kentucky Derby, I think it's blue. That's the one that we had. I think the wax coloring all signifies specific events or, anniversaries and stuff. So we could be wrong. Leave that down there as well. Make sure you do check out all of our other videos. Monday through Friday, we do some lots of different reviews of alcohols and coffees. And then tomorrow, we're going to do a cocktail. And this is something that we don't normally do, but we're doing a cocktail that already is pre-made in a bottle. It's kind of out of our norm. Usually we like to make our own cocktails.
Make your own cocktails.
So I think we've only done this once before, but we're going to go ahead and do it tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And remember to hit that like and subscribe. And there is no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is really good whiskey. I'm always liking Maker's Mark.
This is like almost great.
Yep, almost great. Cheers.
Pretty great.
Bye.
Later.